right. Well, first off, welcome. I'm going to summarize a few of events that happened in the first interval of Counterstrike. The team made it to SRB Delta to investigate what happened after losing contact with Temple. A few milestones to note is that FOB Esquimalt, when it was searched, was not searched thoroughly, leaving behind some clues. The raider that Viselio communicated with was killed during conversation. The Hellstorm missile launchers that were at Fort Atlas were collected and returned. Or sorry, the Hellstorm launchers that were at Esquimalt were returned to Fort Atlas. The rescue team encountered and saved Brendan Gray, and Viselio returned the radio equipment to Brendan Gray. The team arrives at SRB Delta to carry the lead and find Temple. A wounded Brendan Gray begins talking. All right, guys. So this is it. This is the facility we're at. This is where we got ambushed, and this is where picked up Scribe Constance's distress signal. Is she with us today?
Yeah, hi. That was not me. I didn't send a distress signal. So, there's other scribes that come by here sometimes. I guess one of them could have sent it while I was out, but that wasn't me.
Okay. Were you with the original rescue team that I believe Initiate Dex established?
Negative, no.
So you were not at SRB Delta, and you were not with the rescue team.
Yeah, I do work in the vault, as you can see across the street, Vault 94. We are studying the seeds there.
You'll have to excuse me. This seems a little suspicious. We're dealing with a lot of moles, I suppose, and misinformation, but we'll take your word for it.
All right.
We should go take a look to see what kind of clues are left.
Oh, where are we going for the clues?
See the delta over here?
Oh, okay. Well, let's take it cautiously. Check the corners.
As the team approaches, they notice that there's been quite the firefight. Bodies of all stripes litter the ground, from Brotherhood, Raiders, and other unknown bodies. You also notice that the inside of this facility has been raided.
Oh,
holy cow. Hold here. We got a lot of bodies on the ground. Let's treat this as a danger area.
Well, once we picked up your distress signal, we came in and everything was fine. It wasn't like this at all. And then the Brotherhood soldiers came in from the south, from the north, and they started firing on us. Temple tried to call for a ceasefire, but, well, they wouldn't let up. And then, some raiders, I don't know, I've never seen them before. They came in, attacking both us and the Brotherhood. And it just went out of control from there. We, decided to flee south. And I got split up from Temple, so I don't even know where the hell he is right now.
When did this happen?
This is probably about 6 hours ago, I think.
Damn, okay.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah, let me do a sweep inside. You guys hold here. Taylor, protect the group. I'll be back.
Someone needs to do something about civilians setting off nukes.
Looks like this door's locked here. I'm gonna go around.
Do any of you recognize our people?
I'm gonna roll perception.
This is Night Sharp entering the facility. Is there any friendlies inside? If you are in this facility, identify yourself and I can guarantee your safety.
You identified the Brotherhood soldiers, at least, and you notice that their insignias are a rough paint job. Quick scratches on the armor, and you notice that these were mere spray paint. It's very crude disguises. These weren't Brotherhood soldiers at all.
Wait a second. Come here, look at this body. Look at the armor. This is a hack job, man. I don't think these are our people.
Wait, this wasn't Brotherhood? Oh, you gotta be shitting
Look
me.
at the armor. That shit
Oh my
looks
God.
painted on. This is not standard issue.
Who knew raiders could be so clever? But why?
Yeah, why?
Sharp exits the facility. Alright, y'all, I don't see anybody alive inside. There's no movement. Just be cautious.
Well, Scribe, if you don't mind, we'd like to take a look.
Of course.
I'll stand watch outside.
I leave for a few days and all goes to shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
I wish I could be a scribe.
Sharp, upon
Instead,
protecting and covering the southern flank, you notice more bullet holes are leading towards that direction.
Like bullet holes in the ground? Sorry.
shouldn't
Bullet holes in the
you
trees, the
be
ground, rocks
eradicating
around
super
the southern area.
mutants?
Looks like there's a lot of bullet holes in the trees, and the vegetation looks disturbed, like there was fighting that went to the south, y'all.
We'll have to
Yeah,
go that
that's-
way.
That's the direction that we fled, and that's before I was separated by Temple. We might have ran that way, but we should probably find what we can here first.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
Roger that.
mutants,
Yeah, you
now
guys go ahead and
forge
inspect the area.
one.
See what you
In
can find out.
This wasteland coming
I'll
to
keep an eye out.
So should we be rolling perception checks now?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
I'll cover the doorway.
I don't see anything.
I passed mine again.
It's all.
Hey, Taylor, there's like
me.
a porch on the east side of this facility. That'd be a good Overwatch location.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get up there.
Roger.
Constance, you notice a pile of debris, files, very assorted things that looks like was
I
searched through,
wonder
but you
if
find a
they
holotape
can
and it doesn't
make
belong to you.
Our armor in my size.
What's this? Someone was going through our shit here, but this I don't recognize. Constance holds up a holotape.
Are you able to use it? Is it functional or damaged?
She inspects it. Yeah, it looks fine.
Alright, well, why don't we see what's on it?
Constance pops it into her Pip-Boy.
Quite the battle we just had. The Brotherhood relishes in these sorts of combat engagements, but not within their own fortresses. Peculiar that they fired upon their own soldiers as well as us. Perhaps there is a scheme being played here that is beyond our knowledge. Indeed. In time we shall find the truth. But for now we focus on family. Has there been any indication that Amanda passed by? It seems she proceeded southward in the direction of the Brotherhood survivor. Oh, I found something you may wish to read. This is simply
You
precedent.
will never
What
have
is
hopes of joining the
this?
Brotherhood
Fortification.
with muscle.
Blair
Like that.
Constance, scribe of the Brotherhood. Steel. Is this the same? The very same. It appears fate has brought us here for a reason. But we shall not linger any further, as the Brotherhood reinforcements will surely arrive. In force. No need to face them directly. Yet. Shall we proceed south? I believe so. Those initiates have an abandoned fortification that bears their sigil deeper within that swamp. Surely at that location, they will intersect with Temple, no doubt about that. Shall we claim our fallen sister, then use the initiates as a vector to break this Brotherhood? And Blair? She will face justice in due time.
No. It can't be.
What? What are you
I
talking
think-
about?
I think I know who these guys are.
What?
I am not mad. I
Long
am
time ago,
just
when I was fresh out of the vault,
disappointed.
I was taken into Raider captivity. This group called the Oath Keepers, led by a real dick. His name was Landon Bentley. We called him Shiner. I really don't want to get into it, but I managed to escape by trading them a Protectron that I programmed to shut down 2 weeks later, so that probably pissed them off. But I really don't know why they would be looking for me now. I mean, the deal was pretty clear. I give them the Protectron, and they let me go. And honestly, I thought they would have broken up by now. Like, what the fuck?
Well, the holotape mentioned an Amanda. Do you know this woman at all?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it's one of the other captives, or one of their people?
So we're dealing with fake Brotherhood and some crazy raider group. This is this is a little crazy.
Yeah. God. Fucking Oath Keepers.
The Oath Keepers. What was the oath they were trying to keep?
They were like super devoted towards their leader, I think the great brother, the grand brother, something along those lines. The Shiner dude. It was an oath to serve him, from what I understood. It's been almost 2 years, so forgive me if my memory's a little foggy.
I've never run into any of these Oath Keepers. Has anybody else?
No.
Negative.
Doesn't sound
I-
familiar to me.
I haven't seen them since then. That's why I thought they were gone.
Well, if they're headed south, that's where Temple is too. That might be... Oh boy, that's a, seems
That's
risky.
bad.
South where? Where'd they say they were going?
Well, they said that there was a base south of here that had a Brotherhood sigil on it. Is there anything like that in the mire?
Can't venture.
Yeah,
Camp
Camp
Venture.
Venture.
That or Thunder
I
Mountain. That's the only
wonder
place second
if
to go.
they can make
That's
our
not really
armor
that south.
in my size.
That's only. Did they say south of here or south in the mire?
I think they said south in a swamp, and that sounds like the mire.
Yeah, I heard swamp.
That's gotta be Camp Venture.
Look, Constance, if you don't mind, I'd like to rest up here. I have my radio. If I find anything, I'll try to get word to you. I'm not in any shape to be fighting right now. It's
Don't
been
worry about it, man.
been a long day.
If you go down the hatch, we've cleared out part of the vault. There's bunks there that you can rest in.
I
Make
appreciate it.
sure
If
to
you
beg
find
your
Temple, please
respect
contact me
whenever
immediately.
you
Absolutely.
across
You
a
have our radio
fallen
frequencies.
brother.
Absolutely.
All right.
I wish you good luck. Ad Victoria.
At
Victorian.
Victorium Gray.
Right, Victoria.
All
Gray
right.
walks off, exhausted, as he goes down below to the bunks.
Let's get going.
Can't venture, eh?
Alright, Camp Venture.
Damn, that's a long way from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good thing Sharp's with us.
Sharp.
Ain't that right,
Hey, what's
Sharp?
up?
Hey, we're going to Camp Venture, man. You ready?
Yeah, we got some walking to do.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess, just head straight south, try to use the ridgeline of the mountains.
Hey, you know where that is, right? I don't have to point it on the map for you.
Yeah. Been there a few
Drop and
times.
give me 100.
Still can't believe fucking Shiner is still alive. Can't believe no one's murdered him yet.
Who's, Shire?
Shiner.
Oh, Shiner?
When we were in Delta, we found a holotape from some of the raiders that attacked the base, and they seemed to be the same group that captured me as a teenager right out of the vault.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I was hoping not to have to deal with them again, honestly.
These things have a strange way of following us.
Friendly's coming from south.
Hey, come on in.
Hey,
Hey, man, we could use your gun arm.
Yep. You
Alright.
Richter are here.
Units.
Awesome. Yeah, we're heading down to Camp Venture right now.
Good to hear.
Excellent. How many bodies you got?
Just myself and Richter right now.
Excellent. One of y'all want to come up in front with me and one in the beer? Should be good to go. We're heading to Camp Venture.
Yeah, we're actually looking for a lost brother right now.
Yeah, what's her name?
Temple.
Initiate Temple, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
John
He's one of our
Jonathan.
scribes.
Carlson pushes the bushes back. Alright.
Yep. Kind of a steep hill here.
Weeds.
Possibly been kidnapped by, what'd you say they were? The Oath Breakers?
The Oath Keepers.
Oath Keepers. Oh, okay.
What is
We
that? Some
got
kind of
large
raider
red
group?
line here.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're raiders.
Seems to be a lot of them raiders around here.
They're pretty. They seem like they're slacking or something, considering they left a holotape incriminating them behind at our research center.
They must have been in a hurry to get out of there.
Honestly, they probably wouldn't have expected us to figure them out.
You know, watch your step, you don't want to fall off this cliff.
By the way, Sharp, if it starts raining, I'm blaming you.
Tends to always rain when I'm on patrol. Maybe this power suit was made from Atlas, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you're not wearing your dog perfume this time, are you?
I didn't eat any canned dog food, so I shouldn't have that smell.
I'll never, ever understand it.
Yeah, I prefer a nice Nuka-Cola with a Salisbury steak.
Oh yeah. Looks like there's a footpath down here.
It's Constance, where do these people hole up?
God. I don't know where they originally dragged me to, seeing as I was blindfolded, but it's in the forest, or their old base at least was in the forest, pretty
Yeah,
close
what's
to the
that
vault.
smoking up there?
I don't know, it looks like some sort of debris. Fell from the sky.
So yeah, near Vault 76.
Looks like a wreck of some type.
But it's been 2 years, so they very well could have moved somewhere else.
Yeah, do we want to just mark this on the map? Or do we want to inspect it?
It's on fire. I don't want to get near it.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
mark
getting
it,
some
but
equipment.
we can't
Alright,
afford
looks
to
like
waste
we can
time
get
on
down
this.
Yeah, we'll just mark it on the map. We gotta go find Temple.
Yeah,
Wherever he is.
every second we waste is a second something bad could happen to him.
Sorry, Temple, it took us
Watch that.
so long. We had to stop and look at some debris.
Definitely doing some hiking through the woods, that's for sure.
At least it's dry.
Good thing I always bring two pairs of boots with me.
It just seems cumbersome.
Hey, somebody's gotta carry the extra ammo around here.
This is Hopeful
Right.
Gray, widecasting to rescue team. Come in, rescue team. Hopeful Gray, this is Raptor 1, go ahead. Checking in on your status, report.
Roger that, we're still en route. Stand by, let me give you a location.
I'm not hearing that over the earpiece chart.
You might want to smack your radio, man.
Getting past the Gopher Lagoon. Copy that, copy that. Investigating the bodies outside of SRB Delta, some of them have, most of them actually have massive gashes on their right eye. And others have their tongues removed. This doesn't
Oh,
seem
okay.
like during the battle. It seems like a pre-combat thing. Please advise.
No, I know.
Stand
I
by,
know
we
what it
got
is.
contact.
Alright, power armor up front, we got multiple lizards in front of us.
It's
Get
lizard.
on line, they're getting aggressive. Engage.
Yeah, what the hell are
Shit,
they?
fireballs.
Oh god!
Watch out.
You guys
Tank
good?
goes down.
Hello,
Yeah.
Toasty.
Ugh,
Yeah.
smells
Luckily, the suits are
Right.
fireproof.
But, that, intel we received over the radio is actually pretty telling. So the Oath Keepers, their big thing was, when you joined them, voluntarily or otherwise, you were given something called the Oath of the Family. There were 3 things you could do.
Careful, big shrimp bite us.
Whoa.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Yo, got it back there?
We got one of those giant shrimp mantis looking
Yeah.
things.
shrimp.
Alright.
I think it's leaving.
Yeah, it's leaving.
Alright. Yeah,
Well,
Richard,
keep it
come
on.
to the group. Keep it close. We can save ammo, let's try to. We got a long ways to go. Sorry about that, Constantine. What were you saying? Something about an oath with the family?
Yeah, so they consider themselves some kind of twisted family. So, there's three oaths a person could take. They're all avowals. So you got the avowal of vision. You can't tell now because my face has gotten significantly more fucked up since then, but I was forcibly given the avowal of vision when I was in captivity. They take a knife and slice all the way down the right side of your face through your eye, or around your eye, luckily for me. You got the avowal of burden. They all have some kind of fucked up symbolism, but I'm not even going to get into that right now. Avowal of burden, that's a cut on your shoulder, and then you got the avowal of voice, where they cut out your tongue. So that stands to reason that the bodies were those of members, or captives, but they probably wouldn't bring them, so members of the Oath Keepers. I think we should radio into Gray and ask how many there were that had any of those 3 markings.
Roger that. I forget, what's Ray's call sign?
I don't know.
Shit.
Just say,
What's the name of the base, actually?
yeah, just say contacting SRB Delta.
Roger that.
Raptor 1 to SRB Delta. This is Delta, go ahead. Yeah, we were given some information. It appears to be some sort of ritual they do for their group. Can you advise how many of those individuals have their tongues or eyes removed?
No.
Count there?
Sharp. A slash on the face or on the shoulder. No eyes removed.
Roger. You said a slash on their
On the
body?
a slash on the shoulder or across the right side of your face?
Roger.
Raptor 1, check the bodies to see how many have slashes on their right arm and on their face.
Oh man. Okay. It's right side of your face or your shoulder. But I think he gets the point probably.
Yeah, okay.
Understood. This will take some time. Stand by. Roger that. Raptor 1 out.
Constance, I think Sharp needs to clean his ear holes on that power armor.
Hey, you know, I don't have to, like, do the radio traffic navigating as well. You guys are more than welcome to take up the radio.
Oh, so
Totally.
you can hear that.
I'm the only one for transmitter, ain't I? Dang it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are. You're stuck.
Well, one of all, right?
Telephone
Civilian, we're
games.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Whoa.
We have peaceful intentions. Civilians running southeast.
They got their own agenda.
Very fast agenda.
He took off. Okay.
So to our backup, I know you guys, I don't think you're on the radio frequency right now. We're communicating with one of our hopefuls back at the base. He's investigating the bodies of a massacre at one of our research bases.
Got
Interesting.
a tango up front. Looks like he's 200 meters out. looks like a large lizard. Let me
Enough
see
with
if I
the
can detail.
lizards.
Which kind of lizard?
Slimy or scaly?
Yeah, that's slimy.
One with spikes on the back and horns on the face.
God damn it. I'm so done with those.
Well, at least no one's here screaming for their eggs.
Right.
Slow approach. Power armor up front.
Oh, I see him. He's right behind that tree.
Yeah, we'll probably get a visual when we get over the sill.
He's
There he is.
coming.
He's got a
coming
clear
in.
sight. Take the shot. He's going down. Gonna move up. Alright, yep, he's agitated. He's moving to the left. Shift to the right. Alright, coming in. Alright, tango down. Good
You
shoot.
guys good?
Nice job, guys.
Yeah, good job.
This is Delta, Y-casting to Raptor 1. Come in, Raptor 1.
It's Raptor 1, go ahead, Delta.
Analyze
Area
the
check.
bodies.
Hold here.
Apparently there's 2 bodies that have these scars on the eye and on the shoulders. Rest of the bodies have fresh wounds. Repeat, fresh wounds on the eyes and the body. This seems very recent, very different from the other wounds. Please advise.
Roger, that's stand by.
You think?
Okay, so apparently there's 2 with old flesh wounds that you mentioned before, the slashes in the eyes, but now there's like 2 that have fresh wounds, so I don't understand that.
So, new recruits, maybe?
Probably.
I don't understand.
Or conscripts.
So we got a
or
total of
conscript.
possible 4 from this Oath Keepers group. Alright, let me reel back Delta.
Raptor 1 to Delta.
Hate up, break
ahead,
the car
Raptor.
here, but I'm getting called back to
Roger
Atlas,
that.
so I'll rejoin while I can, guys.
Alright, copy
Alright, stay
that.
safe,
Fresh
brother.
wounds
Yeah, stay safe.
may refer to new
At Victorium.
recruits with the
At Victorium.
Oath Keepers.
Solid copy.
Roger that, Raptor 1 out.
Alright, moving forward. Got a little river here. It's a little hot,
Seems to me.
but I don't think we can get around it.
Some
I
rock.
think I'm gonna take these rocks.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, go
Careful,
for it.
though.
So what I was trying to say is, it seems to me that if you wanted to... Ugh, my boots. If you wanted to stage a little war, wouldn't be too hard to slap some people that wanted to shoot at you anyway, and some armor.
Hmm.
Then give them maybe garbage weapons.
Well, I know we got the Oath Keepers identified, the group now, but what about these fake BOS people? Or the makeshift BOS suits on some of the bodies?
Can you ask Gray if any of the people in the BOS armor bore any of those marks that we discussed?
Good point. Alright, hold.
Raptor 1 to Delta.
Go ahead, Raptor 1.
Can you identify any of the bodies with those marks mentioned previously that are wearing the BOS attire?
Stand by.
Because I wonder if they just dressed up their own people, just like it was all them and they staged it.
Alright. So they had some of their people in the Raiders and some in the BOS attire?
I don't know. I'm just jumping off of what Elsie said, which seemed insightful. Like, that makes sense, is what I'm saying.
Got another river here. It looks like there's a log that crosses over the river that you guys may be able to walk on.
This is Delta, Y-casting to Raptor 1.
Raptor 1, go ahead.
That's a negative on the Brotherhood operatives or foe operatives. Their faces seem to be clean. No scars on the body or face. Over.
Roger that, Raptor 1 out.
Yeah, I'll copy that radio transmission.
Yeah, I wonder I wonder if they're that other group that was playing at it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the fake guy with that weird looking power armor?
Did
Yeah.
they try to scam caps or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They were causing a little bit of trouble with
That
the
log
locals.
is way too high to jump on. We're
Yeah,
just
I'm-
probably gonna have to walk across.
Yeah. I mean, we could climb.
Nah.
No. I'm good.
Yeah, we'll go a little bit further up this hill, see if it levels out.
Yeah, that's interesting. I can't put my finger on who the other group would be then. Honestly, they could have just been straight up raiders, just like other raiders that
It's like we gotta get crossover here.
then dressed up as Brotherhood to stage that.
Oh,
Although,
man. Carlson lifts his pistol above his head.
Damn, getting wet again every time.
Freaking
oh,
Meyer,
so
man.
close.
Ooh, water's a little spicy.
Another beautiful day in the swamp.
God, that was almost up my waist. Fucking cold.
Elsie reaches down and brings out the bottom of her pants.
Constance brings out her dress. I bet the coat. Does the water like roll off the coat a little better, Carlson?
Yeah, but nothing beneath it.
That's true.
Yeah, we need to go find some new clothes again. Gotta go clothes shopping. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. And then make them into uniforms.
Oh, the civilian with
Yeah.
Brotherhood of Steel just passing
nice.
through.
I just saw a lightning bug over there.
Cool, I love those.
Civilian chopping wood. He's friendly.
We got some gunshots to the west.
Roger that. You have a visual on it?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's some
That
sort of
mountain is-
encampment over there.
Oh, I'm all out of water.
We're just gonna keep on going forward.
Gonna be a long one.
That holotape mentioned specifically about BOS ruins, so that's our best known location to go to recover Initiate Temple.
I hope he's there.
Hey, Richter.
Yes.
Hey, what got you into the BOS, man?
Well, they recruited me because I have some skills in aeronautics technician. Former, former vertibird technician. So
Well, that's awesome, man. We're actually lucky to have you.
Vertibirds. Are you from California then?
that DC area. Adams Air Force Base.
Have you talked with Valdez? She's also a vertebrate technician.
Yeah, I work with her.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's very nice.
What's this debris pile up here?
We're at
It's got a
Thirsties.
ton of mushrooms blowing out of it.
Oh yeah, it looks like a radiation barrel.
Alright,
Yeah,
it's not
that would
messing with it.
explain the glowy mushrooms.
Yeah, it looks like I found a little trail here that we can use. We got night and fog. Visibility is extremely limited right now. So be careful. Watch your step.
Yeah, I barely see you.
Yeah, you need me to turn on my light?
That would be helpful. But we don't want to.
Don't wander
Ooh.
too far away, too.
I don't know. It's up to you, Sharp.
Yeah, I'll just flash every now and then. I think your Pip-Boy lights won't illuminate as much as my headlamp.
I don't know, out here, man, that stuff
Yeah, I'd better
carries.
not be walking light target.
Right.
Just flip it on and off a lot. People will think you're a firefly.
I was gonna say, isn't that a lot of light for a firefly? But you know, you really can't tell these days. They're pretty big. How small were they before the war? Like, or were they always just humongous?
What, as big as those butterfly-looking things?
No. Have you seen a firefly? Like they're not huge, but
We got a little cliff here. We have to navigate around on the right.
They used to be about thumbnail sized.
Oh,
yeah, they're definitely
see
not.
them? They're right
thumbnail
above us. There's some right above us.
Oh yes, hello.
Yeah.
I mean that's cool.
Oh, they're
But
bigger
they're
than
not
that,
like.
but so small.
Yeah, I think I prefer them that way. I don't really want like a one the size of my head.
Yeah.
At least they made it.
Man, this is some treacherous terrain.
This is Raptor 1, go ahead. Pick up odd radio frequencies. Requesting permission to eavesdrop. Over. Roger that, go ahead. We'll be going dark for the time being. Transmissions appear to be coming north of Camp Venture. Advise keeping eyes out for
Okay,
small
a little bit of
camp
drop here. Be careful.
establishment. How copy? Over. Roger that. Raptor 1 copy.
Alright, so apparently Delta's picking up some sort of weird transmissions. He's gonna be monitoring it. Keep an eye out for some sort of like makeshift camps or something.
He said north of Camp Venture, right?
Yeah. I hear some toads.
Yeah, we still got some foot trucking to do.
Yeah, where are we even? Like in relation to Camp Venture?
We're about halfway through the trek.
Man.
Yeah. I'm trying to do a dead reckoning. I mean, I'm going straight south, so this is like the shortest route, but we gotta keep zigzagging because of the terrain. I mean, it's better than being on the road because the road has a higher risk than out here in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
If my recollection is correct, we are approaching the vicinity of Hope Bunker.
Oh, nice. I haven't been there in a while.
It's buried.
Yeah. Still gotta check to make sure it's buried, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Can only imagine like Initiate Temple taking this route by himself.
I mean, it's easy to get lost out here.
Yeah.
Especially if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, let's hope he made it to Camp Venture. Or somewhere safe, at least.
Got some floaters on the left. If we head the right, we should be able to avoid them.
They're like the lava lamps of the swamp.
They're so pretty when they're over there.
Right. Being observed from a distance.
Actually, kind of concerned that those things are gonna just burn the whole damn world down.
Only one
Oh,
wind
the
does that.
floaters?
Yeah, those big old balloons, man.
I mean, that's a valid concern.
Have we determined, do they always travel in threes?
Oh, sorry.
I don't think so.
No.
I feel like I always see 3 colors.
Maybe. I think I've seen 2 of the same color before, like 2 green ones, I think.
Hmm.
Like at once. What I want to know is why they travel with the muties. Like, are they their pets? Are they their allies?
Right.
Do they have enough sentience to be someone's ally?
I wonder if we could tame them.
I don't
For
really...
what purpose?
Yeah.
Decorative?
See?
Yeah, I think that would melt your face off.
I bet you could
Yeah,
use them
you'd
for
be like-
refrigeration.
Or heating. Or
Yeah.
melting.
See? It's the air conditioner of the now.
We don't need the acid one. We can leave that one. Ask Red, he'll agree with me. He had to breathe a face full of its stupid gas or whatever it expels out of its weird balloon body.
I wonder if they're related to jellyfish.
Don't jellyfish have a lot of legs? Or tendrils or whatever the hell you want to call them?
I mean, some do, but not all of them.
Yeah, I'm not versed in jellyfish.
Rather avoid the towns. We'll take the railroad tracks to the main road. Alright, got some scramblings up ahead of us. Looks like 4 of them.
Attention, citizens.
Has
Nuclear
anybody checked the
strike
weather lately?
imminent.
Ooh,
Please
Heavy
exit
rain
the area
approaches,
at
but
your
not near
earliest
your area.
convenience.
that is
Thank you for your cooperation.
a weird group of things.
Roger that. Let's get online.
A lot of them.
Looks like they're going down below. No. Alright, if you got a clear shot, take a shot. Alright, Tango's down.
What the hell were they doing?
I don't know, it's like they're huddling up to stay warm or something.
Friendly coming from the north. Check your fire.
Roger that.
We go get back up with Sharp.
Yep.
Looks like we got some sort of bird debris here. Oh, interesting.
Or just debris. Any markings?
Doesn't look like it.
Damn.
Victor, isn't this your specialty?
Yeah.
Going off the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark it. Looks salvageable. Alright.
I think it's a verted bot.
Oh,
I don't
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a window.
Bird-a-bot, bird-a-bird.
Looks like the water bird has a sliding door.
Oh. Window.
We're
must be
getting kind of separated. Wait here for everybody to catch up.
Victor, what do you think, man? You think we're gonna be able to salvage one of those one day?
One day. They're super useful though.
We try to mark any ones that we find. Some of them are pretty wrecked, though.
Yeah, I've seen some with really bad wreck.
Alright, we got everybody?
Oh. Blood Eagle fortification east on the bridge.
Roger that. We should be able to avoid it.
It looks like a strong thunderstorm to our north.
No kidding.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays behind us.
Yeah, we should be fine with our path.
I got a little body of water here. Move through right. I think that's the edge of Harper's Ferry right there. Keep our distance.
Yeah, it's best to avoid that place.
Oh yeah. Got a little marsh. You gotta get your feet wet again.
Maybe just one of these missions where we don't have to walk through water would be nice.
Right.
Then don't go to the mire.
I mean, at this point, we should be issuing them out like waiters.
Right?
Oh, ask shit about it.
You got any wildlife around here that produces rubber?
I don't.
Rubbery animals? I don't think so.
Any
Yeah.
trees?
What
man.
about those washed up sea creatures like the ones Zimmerman found?
Oh yeah, the things that look like a mess up dolphin.
Yeah. Isn't their skin
Yeah.
kind of rubbery? I could be wrong.
I don't know. It's not something I've played with. Sounds like a question for Zimmerman.
Yeah, I'll ask her next time we
Get some like whale boots going on.
Yeah, I know at some point Zimmerman's gonna, I think, come up to Delta and we're gonna take another look at that weird weapon we found with the alien-looking guy.
Or you could like skin the gulpers. Use their skin. I think it's water resistant.
Slimy lizards.
Yeah, the slimy
Maybe.
lizards.
Maybe. Yeah.
Could try some of those wild mountain tires we find everywhere.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, chop
so
those up.
That makes more sense.
I think there's some at the Red Rocket up the road from Delta.
Alright, hear me out. So you take a balloon, right? And you degas them,
Oh,
and then
God.
just flip them upside down.
Oh, hold up. Got contact front. Looks like those shamblings. I only see one at the moment. Let's get a little line going.
What is this? Some sort of makeshift shelter with buses?
Yeah, it looks like it. Where's one of those things? There's multiples. Yeah, I see some movement in the bus too. Alright, if you got visual, go ahead and take a shot. Look for movement. Taylor, you got scope on the rifle. Do you see anything in the bus?
Negative, but speaking of tires, there's a bunch of them in front of that bus.
Telling you, they're everywhere.
No, I'm not seeing anything inside the buses, but I can't see that other bus, so I can't tell for sure.
And we'll just do a wide berth on the left.
It's a good thing I had Shin install night vision on the scope too. It really helps, especially in the mire.
Man, I'll tell you what, Temple must have some pretty good survival skills to make it through all this brush by himself.
He's
He's
resilient.
just very sneaky.
And he's fast too, because it's a lot of distance to cover in 6 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, how long have we been out here walking, Sharp? Don't you got a clock in that thing?
Man, it's been a couple hours. Let's put it this way, we started when the sun was up.
Yeah, but we're not even trying to be stealthy, man. He was trying to evade some folks.
Right. It definitely takes longer to get somewhere when you're trying to be stealthy.
That makes me question if our hopeful may have misjudged the time frame, because I don't think it could have gone this far.
I mean, he might have.
I did look pretty roughed
Maybe.
up. He might have had a concussion or two.
Who knows? He could have been in full sprint too. We just don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's... I just hope he's okay, man.
Alright, we're getting close. We're about 2 clicks out.
How much is a click?
It's like one word square on your map.
Oh, okay. I need to go to map reading class or something. Actually, I just need to go to military term class in general.
Well, we really need a land navigation class.
Yeah, I would totally attend that. I have to. Do we have anyone who's like professional navigator? I mean, some of our talent folks are pretty good.
It ain't me.
Yeah, Talon and Raptor has to go through land navigation training.
Yeah, you're pretty good, Taylor.
I know how to read one.
Really need is a cartographer.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do.
that I don't think we have.
Because what I can tell you is that these old maps don't really maintain any accuracy anymore.
Damn, trying to cut to the east here and I can't find a path.
That's a big task, remapping Appalachia.
Alright, we're gonna do a loop here and go on the railroad tracks. See if we can't get past that train cart.
Yeah, the only thing I know about maps is what the BRCC told me.
So what-
Actually, hold there on the road. Let me inspect this out real quick.
The what?
Oh yeah, we can't get on
BRCC?
these railroads.
What does that stand for?
The Blue Ridge Caravan Company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet they're pretty good at navigating.
The train cart's got the railroad tracks blocked, so we can't use that bridge. Looks like we can go up the hill on this right. He wants us to check out the north side of Camp Venture before we go in, right?
Mhm.
Think there might be something there. Alright. Gonna have to be a big zigzag around this then.
It's pretty typical of any movement out here.
Yeah. Some of the worst terrain in Appalachia, that's for sure. It looks like one of those large, like, mammal mushroom things.
What was that? What was that? I heard growling.
Yeah, it's straight east of the formation. We should be able to get past it.
Sounds like a freaking dinosaur.
How do they claim to know what dinosaurs sound like? Like, for real?
That's what they sounded like in the movies. That's all I know.
No, but imagine, like, dinosaurs could sound like something different than the media portrays, and no one would know.
It's true. Did they even make noise at all?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not like we have preserved bodies, so we can't learn too much from the skeletons.
Although I'd argue that we have some things that look like them wandering around now, so maybe we can answer that question.
Yeah. And on a patrol, I think Mello was saying they found some kind of like dig site where there might have been some dinosaur bones.
Yeah,
Got some
I
sort
remember
of tent
patrol.
up ahead.
Tent?
Yep.
Let's check it out.
Not seeing any movement around it.
What's a tent doing out here?
No idea. Hello, is anybody in the tent? Is the Brotherhood of Steel?
As you approach the tent, you see that it's abandoned, but there is a holotape with a few supplies left over. The radio on it is now off.
Looks like there's nobody in the tent. You guys want to check out the inside?
Mm-hmm.
It's George when you need him. This is the first time I'd actually want to send him in there.
Alright, Raptor guys, let's do a security around the tent.
Yeah, I'm watching south.
Constance sees the holotape and picks it up. Well, we got another holotape. Let's play it. She puts it into her Pip-Boy.
What happened? What happened? I thought we had this under control. You did, Igor, but... What? Speak to me, boy. Get the Brahmin cock out of your mouth. Well, even with the Brotherhood disguises, we got confused as to who was actually with us, and... Damn idiots! You fired upon yourselves. That's ridiculous. Well, what about the initiates? They escaped. And what about the weapons? Brotherhood, took them back. How? Quack was meant to secure them once we lured Temple out. Well, he was shot a lot. Found him dead at Sunnystop Station. Well, of course he died. He talked too much. That's why we called him Quack. This was meant to be a simple operation. Steal the weapons, weaken the Brotherhood, sell weapons to the Appalachians so they would finish off the Brotherhood. We were meant to make a killing here. A killing. Well, shit. Now we gotta talk to Gilgamesh. He's gonna have to get a bit more creative with those fake emergencies he's been transmitting. No. Look at that camp over there. They call it Venture. That's where Temple and Gray headed to. We finish them off there, see if we can't find more weapons, then we go talk to Gilgamesh. Now let's go.
Great.
Well, that was really interesting.
So they set us up. They were fighting. All those people, all those bodies, were them.
They wasted themselves. I like a dumb enemy like that.
Who's Gilgamesh?
That's a good question. I don't recognize the name. They don't seem to even know what's going on because they think that Gray went to Venture.
I wonder if that means that Temple is followed.
Well, hey, the biggest concern is that Temple's still being chased over at Camp Venture. He probably is going to need our assistance.
Yeah, we need to get our asses over there. Let's go.
I know we had to go somewhere, but what the hell is that up there?
Where?
Holy.
Oh, that's a butter jumper.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, be careful. Do not agitate it. Let's try to just avoid it.
But it's not a giant statue of something. What?
Wait, that one has green eyes. Well, you know what, guys, we don't have time for this. We need to get to Venture,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, let's stay focused, y'all. Come on, there's a slope down here.
Freaking mutant moth. Oh man. So much for
You
the
hit
stealthy
the
approach.
berries.
Alright, I see a landing pad. Looks like we can get up there from here.
Constance runs to catch up after snapping a quick picture of the green butter jump.
Watch your step, a lot of ledges.
Camp Venture, isn't this like pre-war Brotherhood?
Got a little catwalk here.
No. It's post-war Brotherhood.
Yep.
As you approach Camp Venture, you notice that although at a lower count, there are plenty of dead bodies, freshly killed, in the Brotherhood disguises and in the scarred bodies as well.
Guys, we got Sierras down there in the camp.
Roger that. Looks like we got a lot of those Oathkeeper bodies around here. We know who they are.
And more of the fakey Brotherhood bodies.
Alright, power armor up front, get behind me. Let's get a line. We're gonna follow this catwalk down. Clear this compound. You guys hold up there on the cliffs and shoot down if you got clear sight. Make your shots count. You got limited ammo.
Is that what I think it is down there?
What's that?
Hey, Sharp,
Watch those corners. Go ahead.
be especially careful on the east side of the encampment.
Roger that. Alright, I'm gonna hold the middle ground here. Someone check that barracks. Richard, you wanna check that real quick?
Alright.
Civilian, identify yourself. Got movement on the northwest here in this building.
You notice the civilian pop out, and then immediately go back into hiding.
This guy popped his head out and went back into the building. Let's get stacked up. I'm gonna make an announcement. This is the Brotherhood of Steel. Identify yourself, and I can guarantee your safety.
You hear tapping on a table.
It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Identify yourself, or I may have to use force. You identify yourself and guarantee you safety. Alright, ready to breach?
To your right.
Sharp, don't kill him if
Elsie,
you don't
keep on
have to.
cover.
We need intel.
When you walk inside, you see a woman with her hands up.
Alright, we got a woman with her hands up. Identify yourself. What are you doing here?
She is
Sharp.
terrified with legs and arms trembling in fear. You notice that she tries to open her mouth. Many of her teeth are chipped and smashed, and she is unable to speak. She does not have a tongue.
It looks like she can't talk. She's got some of those scars that we saw on some of the bodies. Let's get a medic in here, check her out. Sharp keeps his weapon drawn on the female. Ma'am, please do not move. Do not make any unnecessary moves. She's moving in the back.
The
Keep your
woman
hands where I can
is
see them.
terrified, shaking.
we
She
have a
moves
medic
into
here?
the corner.
That
Sharp.
would be me.
Put your gun down. She's
Sharp,
not gonna hurt us.
make room for Elsie.
Roger that. Keep an eye. Sharp lowers his weapon, but keeps an eye on her. Alright, hold here. Keep an eye on here. Let's get a security around this building.
Alright, head back outside.
I think you're reading my mind, Knight.
Elsie, go ahead and see if you can get her to relax. Be careful though. We don't know if she's got any weapons on her.
Elsie puts her hands, palm out above her head. Look, I've got nothing on me. I'm just here to help.
You notice that the woman
Awesome,
has
what
a
you got
weapon
there?
slinged on her back. She slowly moves
Oh,
to put it on the ground.
careful with that thing.
Alright, she seems to understand. She's putting it on the ground.
Seems serviceable.
As Constance approaches, the woman
Oh, what
is
that looks like what?
suspicious
45?
of her goggles. He begins approaching the woman.
Feels like it.
Excuse me?
I'll have to log that, and I can roll for it later.
Hesitant, the woman moves to grab Constance's goggles. Do you allow this?
Constance does nothing to stop.
The woman quickly takes off Constance's goggles and recognizes the scar that she has on her eye. The woman takes 3 steps back. She points to her scar and then points to Constance's scar and shrugs her shoulders.
Oh, I think this woman was one of the captives. She has the scar from the Avowal of Vision. And, friend, oh, this is awkward. Open your mouth for a sec.
The woman hesitates, but opens wide. You see that she doesn't have any tongue inside.
Whoa,
And the Avowal of Voice.
this bastard.
The woman is shocked by Constance's knowledge of the avowal of voice and sight.
Yeah, guys, I don't think she's with them. She would have already been trying to, like, shove me in a bag or something, so, I think we need to help this woman.
Roger that. Anybody got any pen or paper? Maybe we can get her to write. I don't know. Try to get her to
Constance
communicate with us.
pulls her notepad that she always keeps on her out of her backpack and holds it out to the woman. Just tell us what's going on, okay?
The woman takes the pen and paper and goes over to the desk. She writes on the desk, "Are you a sister or a betrayer?"
Sister. Neither? I'm not a part of the group. I was captured. They gave me the avowal, but I'm not a member.
The woman folds her arms and seems to disbelieve you. She points to your scar again and then to her scar and is expecting another answer.
I'm telling you, lady, I did not get this voluntarily. I was a captive of the Oathkeepers 2 years ago. And the Shiner, you know? Shiner? Yeah, he took the knife to my face. But then I left. We're good. That's... we had a deal, and I'm not a member.
The woman chuckles, looks down, and smiles. She proceeds to write more on the paper. She writes on the paper, "I understand."
Thank you. She says she understands. Do you need help?
She writes on the paper, "I need Big Brother to die."
You need Big Brother, Shiner. She wants Shiner dead.
Well, sounds good to me.
Maybe we can make a deal, like, for the whereabouts of our friend that's missing.
Do you know where Jonathan Temple is?
The woman stares at you, dumbstruck. She thinks and ponders to herself. And then shortly after, she repeatedly taps herself on the chest.
What? Can you write on the paper?
Annoyed, she approaches the desk and writes on the paper. Temple is my name.
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
But you're not Jonathan.
She shrugs her shoulder and approaches the desk again. I have no siblings. But Temple is my name.
Well, do you know of... God, Do you know of any unrelated people who share your last name?
She writes the following. My mother, Georgina, dead. My father, Anthony, haven't seen him for years. She writes finally, Uncle John, Marines, haven't seen for a while.
Wait a second. Does anyone know if Temple's dad was in the Marines? Then he joined up with the Brotherhood and died at Fort Defiance. Uncle John. Does anyone know if Temple's ever mentioned being Jonathan Temple Jr. or anything? Anything along those lines?
Can't say I do.
I don't know.
That's too
Sure.
big of a coincidence.
Temple shrugs her shoulders. She's curious as to what's going on. She doesn't understand the situation.
Sharp steps forward and he points at his BOS symbol on the chest. Have you seen somebody wearing this?
She nods, raises 2 fingers, and she begins to imitate 2 people. The first one is where she pushes her hair back, imitating a bald individual. The second time, she indicates a person with a man bun or a big hair style.
Yeah. Temple, he has no hair, and then you got Gray. So you've seen them then. Where did you see them?
Temple thinks for a moment and then approaches the desk. She begins writing on the paper. The paper says, the 2 entered this place. They were followed by raiders. The 2 eventually fled westward.
Ah, man, they left this location. Dang it.
Can we discuss the they part?
Yeah.
Both of them left.
I don't know, some other dude, I guess, is with Temple. I don't know.
Or some other dude at our base.
The desk and begins to write.
Yeah, it's not Gray. He said, shit, yeah, didn't he say he got separated from him kind of immediately?
Temple looks at Constance and raises an eyebrow. She shakes her head in disagreement. The paper says, if you call the bald person Jonathan, the other person he was with was named Brendan Gray.
She's saying that the other guy's name was Brendan Gray. Can someone radio back to Gray and see if this claim is valid? Like, no offense to you, Temple, but we gotta make sure we're getting the facts straight here.
She shrugs her shoulders.
Yeah, roger that, Constance. Hold on. Let me get on the phone.
Raptor 1 to Delta.
This is Delta. Go ahead, Raptor 1.
Roger that. We met a woman over here at Camp Venture. She described you 2 leaving westward for Camp Venture. Can you advise if that's accurate or not?
Yes, accurate. And we split ways shortly after that. He told me to head back to SRB Delta to try and see what happened.
Ask him where exactly they split ways.
Roger that. Can you advise where you 2 exactly split ways?
Approximately just after leaving Camp Venture.
Roger that. Did he advise where he was going to go? What direction?
Negative. He didn't say anything about that. He just said he was heading west.
Roger that. Raptor 1 out.
Well, what are we gonna do with this girl? Is she gonna come with us, or?
Temple shrugs her shoulders at the situation and looks at Constance once more.
Are you safe here? Do you want to come with us?
She thinks. She raises 1 finger. She begins to walk and gestures all of you to follow her.
All right. Alright, y'all. She's leading us somewhere. Keep your eyes open. Check those corners.
Hey, do you want to go grab the rifle that she left on the ground real quick?
No. Yeah. Carlson
You got
picks
it.
up the rifle.
Nervously, Temple begins wandering around the camp. She's forgets what she's looking for, but eventually she remembers.
She's stopping at some toolbox over here.
Temple begins rummaging through all of the toolboxes that are in the area. She finds a holotape. She raises it and flashes it to Constance.
Constance holds out her hand for the holotape.
Hesitant, she gives the holotape to Constance.
Thank you. Constance puts the holotape in her Pip-Boy.
Audio log. Temple here. Brendan and I just arrived at Camp Venture. We're gonna take a quick rest and head out to Foundation to lay low. God damn, I have no idea what's going on. Constance, at least I thought it was her, set out a distress signal at SRB Delta. When we arrived, we were ambushed by Brotherhood soldiers, and we thought this might have been a communication mishap, but the two of them lunged at Brendan and took his radio. Shortly after that, some raiders came. The battlefield started firing on us, firing at the Brotherhood. And then the Brotherhood, they seemed confused, calling for a ceasefire. That didn't make sense at all. Shortly after that, some crazy acting zealots, they had scars and all over themselves, ambushed us. So Brendan and I pulled out. I don't even know what the hell to make of it. We're way too confused to put any pieces together. For now, we're gonna avoid as many people as we can. We're ditching our uniforms and are gonna try to blend into the civilization, so to speak. See if we can't figure something out from the sidelines. Temple out.
Foundation,
Wait a
eh?
minute. Yeah, did he say he was going to Foundation? Did I hear that right?
That's what he said.
And he stripped himself of his uniform? That's not good.
Well, we know what he looks like.
Yeah, that's true.
I would again like to add themselves of their uniforms. And somebody back at base was in uniform.
Wait a second. Well, maybe he... Yeah. Why the hell did Brendan not tell us all of this?
Yeah, he sounded kind of fishy over the radio, like he didn't realize that we would know that info about them leaving west.
Temple raises an eyebrow at Sharp.
Do you know anything about this other guy that was with Temple, the bald-headed guy?
She nods. She approaches the container to write more on a piece of paper. She hands it to Sharp. It says, yes, the person that he was with was definitely called Brendan Gray. They did ditch their uniforms and went west.
I guess confirm with Brendan again. This is getting...
Temple begins waving her arms in defiance.
What? Why not?
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
She writes on a paper very hesitantly, terrified, but she continues to write. She approaches Constance and gives her the piece of paper. The paper reads, did you come from a base up north?
Did you come from a base up north? Yeah, we did. Why? Constance hands the paper back for her to answer.
Temple takes a deep breath. She begins writing on the paper. She looks at Constance and the rest of the Brotherhood members. She's very hesitant, but hands the piece of paper back.
Constance takes it.
It reads, I was there. I was there when everything happened.
She was there. Okay.
So wait, you're saying you were with the Oath Keepers when they attacked the base?
She shakes her head and waves her arms in defiance.
Constance hands the paper. Who were you there with? Were you a part of the fight?
She hastily writes down on the piece of paper and hands it back. It reads, "No, I was running away."
Do you know those people? That any of them involved in the fight?
She writes on the piece of paper. It says, "Just Landon when he showed up at the very end."
Just Landon. Landon? Landon was at the fight? Alright.
I don't think that's Gray up there.
Temple
What did
looks at
Landon do when he
Carlson
was
and
there?
nods slowly.
Yeah. Hey, shit, he's on our comms.
Wait a minute, are you saying that Landon is Gray?
No. I would have recognized him. Ugh.
Temple shakes her head.
What? She holds the paper out. Do you have more information?
She ponders, and she thinks for a bit. She takes the paper and writes down again. Handing it back to Constance, she asks, "What does your Gray even look like anyways?"
She's asking what Gray looks like. I don't... If that's not Gray, then I don't know. Have you guys spoken with Gray before this incident?
No.
Any of you?
The one up north is the first one I've seen. But this whole thing's been suspicious from the beginning. Damn it, man.
Do you think we... I think we need to get back in contact with Atlas and ask Nightshin if we have a Brandon Gray even registered with our organization.
Hey, Taylor, you were a radio man, right?
Farmer, yeah.
So there's an old frequency that we used to use to speak with Africa offline with Shin and friends. Do you know if he's still got access to a radio that uses that frequency?
The only thing I could think of, I think we fixed up K-Max a while back. Maybe try that.
Shit. Yeah, actually, that's probably our best bet. I'm thinking we need to relay a message back to Atlas and maybe get somebody on their way to a Foundation, and we should head north.
Well, what's interesting is this, like, Temple even mentions in his holotapes that he's with Gray, so Temple knows that Hopeful Gray.
Yeah, that's
There's
why
absolutely... Sorry, go ahead.
I think whoever's up north isn't Gray.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way he could get all the way down to Camp Venture and back in the time frame that he gave us.
Yeah.
And also, that explains why he wasn't just straight up telling us everything and we had to figure it out for ourselves. That's definitely not Gray.
Yeah, I think we need to get back up there because we just left a Brotherhood research station in command under somebody who's not even one of us.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, we've been bamboozled, friends.
Damn.
And I believe that concludes Interval 2.
Alright. Awesome.
Right.
Oh my god.
That
dude.
was really good.
That's so good.
Holy shit, I was so worried about that. That was a long trek for you guys, but oh fuck.
No, that's perfect.
So bad.
Yep.
That's why I bring my extra boots.